Yeah. Are you trying to go live through? Oh, you are live. There we
We're
go.
live now. We're live through StreamYard, and it will be on YouTube. Hello, everybody. Where's my chat? That's in the studio. I got to put this on Do Not Disturb because my mom keeps messaging over there. I know you're talking to Dad, but I'll just put this on Do Not Disturb so it quits going ba-ding, ba-ding. I wonder if we're live. I can't. I got to find another screen to look. Can you see the link for it?
Live. We're live.
Okay. How does it look like it's doing? I can't see the live screen, so
Looking a lot better. Much better.
Okay.
We're not glitchy.
Okay, so Don, I'm going to show you how to use StreamYard after this.
Oh, please.
Until we get this all going. Okay. Can you see this chat? Hello, everyone. YouTube doesn't support comments on private videos. It's not a private video, though.
What?
Is it?
Hi.
Can you see anybody there?
Hi, Rhonda.
Okay. Is it better? Okay.
Is it better, Rhonda?
I'm trying to screen here.
Yes, much better, she says.
Okay. So it is a YouTube thing then. It is not a Dawn and Brandy thing.
Oh, phew.
So StreamYard, this is the free version of StreamYard. So you're going to see like the little duck up there. My only thing is I don't know how long we can go live on the free version. I used to pay for it. But you could always, if it doesn't let you, I think it'll let you go live for 2 hours, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
I used to have this, Anna and I used to have it for going side by side for Pin It Up, but it was like $800 a year. It was way expensive. $800.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I think that's what it was. Okay, I'm still trying to find.
Hi, Stephanie. She is coming up with solutions. Look at her go.
It's just a matter of how long we can be live on here.
Yeah.
And I think I spelt like class wrong. I'll fix all that later. Content. Why can't I see? Why can't I see what I want to see? Playlists. I am lost without my actual computer here.
Oh, for sure.
I can't even see the link on here. Can you, Dawn, can you message me the link to the live by chance? I got to go grab a plug for my iPad.
The live through YouTube or the live through StreamYard?
Through YouTube.
Okay.
I now have my iPad set here to
just sent it.
Ah, that's the wrong cable. Okay.
But it says this. Oh man.
What does it say?
Videos. This video is available to this channel members on level 3.
Yes.
Okay.
That is correct. It's a members thing.
But I couldn't get on, and I'm a member of level 3, so I don't know what that's all about. Let me know if it works for you.
Oh man, come on. Oh, that's the wrong screen. I think my iPad just died.
Oh no. Of course, wouldn't that be the way?
Okay. Okay, now I got it plugged in now. We'll see. Okay, let me just click on this.
I got it plugged. Rhonda, is that good or bad?
Okay, that's perfect. So I'm going to have to research. Oops. So, whoa, okay, let's mute that. I'm going to have to research how long we can be on here, but I can change the screen now. So it is only, not me, I want Dawn.
Well, you can't have me.
Let's see, I want, whoa, no, that's big. That's not what I want. Exit full screen, bear with me. Oh, I know what I can do. I think I can go like, oh my gosh. Nope, I want Dawn to be big, not me.
There we
There
go.
we go. Dawn's big. There is a way to make it only Dawn. Okay, so hopefully this will work, and hopefully we will be able to be on for more than, I think you get 2 hours. You may get 1 hour. I am not sure.
Okay.
If it only lets us do 1 hour, then we'll go ahead and we'll make another link and we can finish up the next hour.
Okay.
If that's for everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works. I was just gonna get nitty-gritty stuff done today anyways, and then if I got more than that done, I was gonna start on getting the lining done.
Uh-huh.
So I don't think it's gonna take 4 weeks anyways.
No.
4 weeks of class. It's a quick bag.
It's a very quick bag. Okay, now I'm trying to get my iPad just booted up again. I
Okay.
can't see the chat yet, so. How is everybody today?
You do not want to know.
Well, we just got back from chemo or radiation. Dave is taking a nap. It's day 3. This one took it out of him a little bit. He was really, really good before we went, and he is absolutely exhausted right now.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
There. Then I'll be able to.
Okay, I can see Rhonda and Stephanie. Do I iron OD coat after applying it? Yes, I do. With some parchment paper over top of it. I do have a class on how to do OD coat, Stephanie. So if you just remind me, I'll send you that link later. All right.
Okay.
So I am going to mute myself and I am going to give it to Dawn. And I am going to research how long we get this on for.
Okay.
It might be a certain number of streaming hours. Sorry, I'm eating some soup because
No. You do what you got to do.
Yeah, Stephanie, it's called how to do OD code, I think is what the tutorial is called. So yeah.
I could switch over to my laptop again, everybody, but I don't think I want to do that at this point.
That's a great view, Dawn. That looks great. Everybody want to see? Oh, Mama Beans is almost sleeping. Want to come see? Here we go. I don't know if you guys can see. There's Mama Beans.
Hi, Mama Beans.
Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. We're just chillaxing here. So yeah, I'm gonna hand it over to Dawn. I might find a way. I think I can remove myself and mute myself here. I'm still here, but I have to run back and forth between the room. I got to check on Dave quite often.
Yeah.
And if this is what we end up having to do, this is what I can show Dawn how to do StreamYard. I'm going to put a ticket into YouTube, of course. And I could even just get a month's worth of StreamYard if it doesn't allow us to do enough time for the video. So, but this is how I used to go live all the time before. Mm-hmm. But this is the free version and I don't know what it is. Oh, Rhonda says, hi, Brandy's mom. Hi. Diane says, hello. Diane was who we were going to go on the cruise with, but we're not. All right. So I'm going to research a bunch of stuff and I will let you know what's going on. I'm going to go off the screen because I'm really not wearing any makeup right now except for mascara. So
you look beautiful.
Planning on going live. I mean, I'm even wearing like I don't know. Actually, I'm wearing the same things I always wear when I sew, so it's all good.
Yeah, you're good.
All righty. Aw,
Okay.
fantastic. Okay, so you guys have fun. I'm going to mute this. I can hear it. I'm here, and I'm going to
Okay.
get on the screen, and I'm going to just figure out how much time we have before you go. So
Okay.
fast.
All
Okay.
right.
I love you all, guys.
Love you too.
Okay.
Bye. Okay, guys, I have to get my breathing back under control here, so I'm going to start just by showing you what my hubby brought me home. He went across the border to pick this up for me. It's from Mormino, and it is Let's Just Sew Forever with the big bow, and it's got the bows on the sleeves too. I just thought it was the cutest thing. So yeah, he went across the border just for me, just for a t-shirt. And I think he probably went to Adeline Dairy across the border, Sumas there, and got some dairy as well. So I am going to start today by um, sewing my front pieces together and then applying them to my foam stabilizer. Can everyone can see my machine all right? Is it a good view? Everything's looking okay? Yeah, I agree, Rhonda. So we are going to take um, panel B and panel A, all right? And we are going to sew them together like this, all right? At the seam allowance specified in the pattern. And I'm not sure I have any other, I can't even look at my pattern right now because I didn't print it up. And my laptop is closed, my iPad is on so that I can see your comments, and my phone is the one that's filming everything. So I might just have to make doubly sure of, let me just grab my pattern on my iPad here. Hang on a sec. Oops. I just want to double check the seam allowance before I start sewing. Okay, it's a certain seam allowance unless otherwise stated, and it's not otherwise stated, so I'll sew those two pieces together. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, never mind. Just gonna put these together. I'll pick up my mess here. Just give me 1 minute. There we go. Okay. Oy. Okay, so let's sew this together at the specified seam allowance. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we are going to lay, I don't know how you're going to be able to do that though. We're going to lay the seam flat. I hope it will cooperate. And then you top stitch on both sides. Oh, I know what I did wrong. You guys. probably going to be flustered the entire time. I did the seam allowance too small. I did it at 1/8 of an inch.
Don't
And
be
it's not
flustered,
supposed to
Dawn.
be.
Don't be flustered.
Oh, I'm
Okay, so
flustered.
the free version, we have 2 hours for free a month. So
Okay,
we're good.
we're
We can
good to
get it fixed.
go.
But don't be flustered. This is, I mean, think of all the times that I have gotten flustered due to my cameras not working or the power going out or
Yeah.
something happening. And it was Dawn calming me down. So
It's
we
okay,
all got
Brandy. Everybody understands. Yeah. Until
that's
you're
right.
in the situation.
Exactly. But no, just breathe. It's all good. So we
Okay.
do have 2 hours and I will end up putting a ticket into YouTube and hopefully they get it
Okay.
all sorted out by next week. Dawn and I will do a few tests to see.
Yeah.
And if not, then I will just get a month's worth of StreamYard till they figure it out.
Okay. Yeah, that
So
sounds good. But 2 hours is fine, isn't it?
2 hours a month.
Oh, a
So
month.
it's good a month. So StreamYard, what I used to get was $70 a month US.
Mm-hmm. Good
So
grief.
70 US times $12. That's why I don't have it anymore.
Oh,
But this is the free version and it'll get you through this. And then hopefully YouTube gets their act together for next week.
yeah, no kidding.
But just breathe. It's not a Dawn thing. And
Okay.
all our friends are still here. It's okay.
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 Thank you, everyone.
My mom's still calling me cute, Dawn.
What did she say?
So say it, Mom.
You're doing good. You're really cute.
Aw, thank you.
Okay. I'm putting you guys on mute. I am watching and
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Love you guys.
Okay.
And when you start getting panicked, he'll come back on here and say, Dawn, don't be panicky.
Okay. I'm 5 minutes in and I'm already taking stitches out. What does that tell you? Aw, thanks, Diane. Okay, we're going to try this one more time. At the proper seam allowance. Is anyone sewing with me today? I know Diane's not because she already finished hers. Typical Diane. Okay, now we want to take this seam and open it up. And just press it open nice. I do have a roller, so I'm going to get that. Just open it up nice. And then we are going to top stitch on the other side on both sides of that seam. And top stitching is 1/8 of an inch away from the seam. A little bit bigger of a stitch length. And here we go. Check every once in a while that your seam is still open on the other side. Okay. And then let's go down the other side. Making sure that seam stays open. Yep. And there you go. Okay. Doesn't that look pretty with all that top stitching? And now we're going to take piece number C1 and C2 that have been taped together at this little mark here. And we're going to put that, it's so weird having my camera to my left. So it goes together like this. So we're going to fold this over and we're going to do the same seam allowance on this side. Ah, thanks, Rhonda. Thanks, Diane. Hi, Cynthia. Okay, and again, we're going to open up that seam and top stitch on both sides. My roller. It's a little harder over that where that seam is. A little bit of bulk. Okay. And again, you're going to want to make sure that that stays open as you top stitch. Check in every once in a while, make sure, especially over that seam there. Make sure it stays open. Okay. And then turn it around and do the other side. Making sure it stays open. Can you guys hear all that thumping up above my like upstairs? My hubby is playing ball with our boxer, Apollo. All I can hear is thump, 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 thump. And there you go. That is the front of the bag. Not bad, eh? Such a cute design. I love how she did this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the foam that I cut out, and I cut it out bigger than the piece. And then I'll show you what I do with that. Put it wrong sides together, like this. And then you just sew all the way around. Let's get rid of things that we don't need on here anymore. Okay. Okay. Now, as I said, oh, really, Rhonda? How can you sew without being able to backstitch? That'd be awful. Okay, so as I said last week, I'm going to do the trick that it's the Anna and Brandy trick, where you sew your foam to your piece, and you make your piece a little bit bigger all the way around. And then when you trim, you get really close, and then it takes away that bulk on the edges. So I'm going to do that now. I've already done this with my other pieces, my two gussets, my bottom, and my back piece. So those are already done. I think I did it this way. That's easier. So what you want to do, I don't know if you can see that, is I'm holding my scissors like this so that I can get as close to that seam that I just stitched as I possibly can without going through the stitches. I mean, sometimes one of the stitches is cut through, but it's not a big deal as long as it's not the entire piece. A little stitch here and there won't hurt. And I'll show you a close-up of how that looks. See that? Compared to like the whole thickness of the foam. It's nice and thin so that you don't have all that bulk at the edges. So keep going here. Anybody have any questions about this? About the Anna and Brandy method? I really like Mark, Rhonda. I really like him. Mark Richard is his name. He and I are pals. He might not know that, but he's a pal as far as I'm concerned. He'll probably try to sell you a chicken. That's what I've got. That's the kind of machine I've got. Chicken 1541. There you go. See how nice that is? So apparently Anna learned this technique from her upholstery work that she did. And then she told Brandy about it, and then I stole it. So that piece is ready to go. So now, I never did get my straps done this week, so I figure let's do straps. They're nice and quick. Your double-sided tape and put it on both long edges of your strap. I'm sure you all know this by now, but we'll do it anyways. Okay. Oh, that is my dream, Rhonda. I would love to have a 6 needle. I don't have any embroidery machine at all, but I would love to have that. I'm just imagining all the beautiful embroidery that I could put on the front of a bag. Any of the bags that have more of a simple front, the embroidery that you could put on it. And I'm a very floral person, as you guys know by now. So I can just imagine all the beautiful florals that I could embroider on the front of a bag. Okay. So now, fold that into the middle. So I have to tell you guys a big secret. My hubby came into the room probably a few months ago now, because my daughters-in-law were planning to do a little 40th anniversary for us. And they were going to have a party, and there was going to be dancing, and I was looking forward to it. Husband walks in, and he says, "Don't worry about anything. Don't worry about the anniversary anymore. I've got it handled." And I said, "What do you mean you've got it handled?" He says, "I've got it handled." He said, "Don't go buying me a gift, because this is going to be a gift for both of us. I've got it handled." And I said, "Yeah, but what about the kids? They were going to throw us a party." He says, "The kids are in on this. Don't worry about it. They know what's going on." So I mean, I love surprises, so I was happy to just, okay, I don't have to do anything this year because I'm usually the planner, right? I mean, he's awesome with gift giving and all of that, but I'm usually the one that will book a hotel for the weekend or something. Well, the other day I found out that my passport had expired. And so I just kind of mentioned it to Lauren in passing. I'm like, oh, yeah, my passport expired in January. Oh, really? He says, you might want to get that, um, might want to get that renewed. And I'm like, well, I only go across the border when I buy something from the States. And I said, I'm just not doing that anymore. It's too expensive. Well, it wouldn't hurt, it wouldn't hurt if we ever do want to just go down to Bellingham or something. And I'm like, well, I don't want to go to Bellingham right now. It's just too expensive. And he finally just said, Dawn, get your passport. In other words, he's taking me somewhere. I have no idea where. I have no idea what's going on. I am completely in the dark. So, but it's obviously not Canada, or else we wouldn't have to worry about a passport. And I have no idea where we're going, Rhonda. No idea. But I'm looking forward to it. I went to Service Canada today and I got my passport all done, so it's going to take about 5 to 6 weeks to get it. So my hubby can breathe again. It's June 28th, Diane. 40 years. Can you imagine? And I want at least 40 more. Because I picked a good one. Okay. Oh, good. Yes, Lauren is amazing. He's a good guy. '53, Rhonda. Congratulations. There's a couple that we celebrate our anniversary with usually every year because theirs is the 28th as well. And but they're going to be traveling this year. I think just up country, probably near where Randy lives. So depending on when Lauren is planning this big surprise, we may be able to do that. And then we've got another couple that was married 6 days before us. 27 in April. Cool. That's awesome, Brandy. That's coming up quick. This year, you should make it just the biggest deal in the world. I was 19, Rhonda, when I got married. So now you know how old I am. Brandy and I are 10 years apart. Not exactly, but I was born in 65. She was born in 75. So old enough to be her big sister. or an ant or something. Okay. Oh, I swear in my heart, I stopped aging at about 25. It's just the body that doesn't agree with me. That's all. 25, I remember that was after I had Brent, my youngest, and I was just still, I was just deliriously happy. I had my little family, and it's been like that ever since. So come on, there we go. Okay, straps. Hi, Dave. I hope you're feeling okay. Okay, so I won't do this on camera because that would be very boring. But I'm going to put strap ends on here. I've got brass ones that I'm going to be using. Not brass. Whatever. Can't remember. So now what I was thinking of doing, what time is it? So I know we started really late, but I don't think I'm going to be able to go past 5 today. But this isn't going to be a bag that requires 4 full hours anyways. So it'll be okay if I stop at 5 today. So now we want to get out our lining. That's the pocket. Zipper. It's all the lining pieces, right? Yes. That's everything. Okay, so I'm just gonna do, she doesn't give instructions in the Victoria pattern on how to do a zipper pocket inside. She does have a video that you can watch though if you want to see how she does it. I'm just going to do it the normal way, but I do have to cut my interfacing even with my pocket. I thought I was so ready today, but I forgot to do this. I have not yet, Rhonda. It is a cute little bag. I just don't know if it's big enough for me. Trying to think of everything that I usually put in my bag and whether it would be big enough or not. Okay, so what I'm going to do, okay, let me grab my ruler. Okay, and I think that is about an inch and a half down from the top. That's where I'm going to put my pocket, whatever. Okay, so we're gonna have to find the middles, the centers of our pieces. So just gonna clip the center here. And just for funsies, I'm gonna clip the center in the bottom as well. Okay, I'm gonna put tape on the back. Of the zipper overlay. I like to put my tape on the bottom of the zipper lay and where the opening is, but I don't take the top part off of the zipper tape with this bottom one here, only the tops until I get the zipper ready to go. Okay, so we're going to just take tape off of one side. I'm going to just fold this in half and get a little pinch going so that I can get it into the middle. And I said an inch and a half down, so that would be right there. Okay, put that little fold mark right in the center. Line it up against your ruler. Stick it down. And then you can take the tape off of this side and just kind of let it fall, pat it down a little bit, and then you can smooth it. So it looks like that. Okay, then we're going to baste around the outside of that overlay. And I'm going to pull my threads through to the back. Okay. Pull this thread through. Oh, she does her zipper pocket different on the sidekick. That reminds me, when we get to the zipper panel, I was watching Nicole from Sonar, and she does it a little differently. So I'm going to try that with this zipper overlay. It's really kind of cool the way she does it. So I'm going to give it a try. I mean, what better time to try than when you're with friends, right? Oops. Darn it. I made a mistake. That's not going to look good. Okay, now you want to go down that same hole you started with. There we go. Bring it up. Grab a hold of those threads. Pull it through. Tie it off. Hi, Maria. Welcome. I'm glad you could make it. Just gonna burn these a little bit, and then I'll put tape on them to hold them down. Just a little bit of duct tape. Like that. Okay, so now we're going to cut that open. Okay, now remember, don't want to cut the other side. Make sure you're not cutting that overlay, but also it does not have to be pretty because no one's going to see it. So just cut that as well as you can. Are you making this, Maria? Okay, now there you go. Zipper overlay is done. So now we're going to take our pocket and let me just see here. Okay, we're going to have to cut this in half. I just cut it out according to the pattern, but if you want, you can make it a little deeper because that's going to be a pretty shallow pocket, in my opinion. But it'll do. You can fit keys and stuff in there, I guess. Okay, so now I'm going to take my. Is this the zipper I wanted? I think it is. I'm going to. Oh no. Just 1 second. I had another zipper here, guys, somewhere. Let me just find it. There it is. Yeah, just a little bit lighter. I wanted the darker one for the zipper panel on the top of the bag. So we're going to cut that out up there. Seal it. I have a fan on and it's not being very nice to my lighter. Good. Okay, so you're going to take your zipper, your pocket, and find the centers of that. Okay. And then you want to find the center of your zipper. And I'll just do a little mark with my, oops, that's not my chalk pen. Where's my chalk pen? There it is. There we go. There's my centers. And we are going to put it so that they are both right sides up. I have an accident waiting to happen here, guys. Oh, what am I doing? I've used tape. much better. I'll also be putting my zipper foot on. Okay. So both the zipper and the pocket, right sides up, and stick it down. And I'll get my zipper foot on. Aw, I'm sorry, Dave. Sorry you have to go through this. It just doesn't seem fair at all, does it? Okay, we want to sew that up. Actually, just baste it here at this point. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing with this side. Right sides up, zipper and pocket piece. There we go. Okay. Make sure that your pockets are lining up when you stick it down. And they are. Whoops. Oy. Okay, there we go. That makes more sense. I agree, Rhonda. You know what I like to do just to make it a little easier is I like to just baste down that zipper before I put it into the overlay there. There we go. Just makes it easier to sew around it once it's in the overlay there. I leave one side unsewn because once it's going to end up like this anyways. So if you sew it down like this, then it just takes up more room of your pocket. So I just leave one side without sewing it down. And I can just give it a roll for now so that it's not getting in my way. And I have to get a zipper pull. Oh, perfect, the first time. How about that? Okay. Now we take our front back. This is will actually be my back. And you want to see, I made sure that I put a little center mark on the bottom of this pocket piece as well. And then you can kind of eyeball and line it up to the center mark on your back panel. So that's what I do. Eyeball it. Okay. And then you can take the tape off of one side. And lay it down nice and neat. Okay. And then you can take the tape off of the other side. And lay it down. Okay. So it looks like that. Okay. And now we're going to sew around that inner rectangle. Okay. And again, I'm going to pull my threads through to the back. I like to start right. I don't pull my pull in very much. And then I start right there. The pull is here. I start here. By the time I come around and have to pull this zipper pull out of my way, it's still leaving it closed. So I don't have to worry about the zipper being open at any point. So you see what I mean here? Now I have to move the zipper out of my way, but it's closed on both sides. So I don't have to worry about sewing over an open zipper and maybe leaving a gap or anything. A zipper fork. Yes, Dave, make me a zipper fork. Okay, I'm just going to pull this through. There we go. And make my way around. We want to put it right back in that beginning hole. Around to the back. Pull it through. And tie it off. I actually have one of those zipper jigs, Randy. Those original ones that were far too expensive, but I bought one anyways. I just never use it. It just seemed to go quicker for me to do it the way I just did it with this one. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Okay. Okay, so now we bring that back part of the pocket down. And what you want to do is you want to cut this off. Oh, make a little line on it. Cut her off. Because you're going to be sewing this closed from the other side. And you want to be able to see. Now you're going to want to leave this open at the bottom because we will be pulling the bottom of the lining through the pocket to close it up, and then we'll be closing the pocket up. Okay, yeah. Okay, and now we're going to do the same on the other side. Just fold it up a little bit and so closed. Maybe a little bit more than that. There we go. I like to back over the zipper teeth a little bit. Trim it down. Next time I would definitely make the pocket bigger than what the pattern calls for. Yeah, I don't know why I even started it. Because I had my zipper jig, so I don't know why I started putting it on like that. I just saw that one tooth is always above another. And so I just look at it and go, okay, this is the tooth that has to be on top. And away I went. I like to fold my pocket up overnight so that by the time I have to sew it up, well, in this case, a week or two, then it's got a nice fold to it. So that's what I like to do. Okay, so that is the back done. And you guys, I don't think I'm going to be able to get much more than that done today. It's already 3 minutes to 5. But next week, I think what we'll do is we will get the lining completely done. We'll get the zipper panel attached. And then on the 4th week, it'll just be putting the outside together, which is simple. Yeah, there won't be a problem getting this done in 2 more classes. It's such a nice, simple bag. But yeah, I'm really happy with the fabrics I chose too. Oh, there's Brandy.
I've been watching. Meanwhile, I look like all disheveled.
Okay, I need good pointers then. If you've been watching, give me pointers.
No pointers. I was just asking in the chat. I noticed your thread isn't on the thread holder. Does that give you better tension?
Yeah, I've tried that thread holder so many times, and my thread kept getting wound around the bottom of the spool. No matter how I put it, I tried putting it further back, further forward. I tried so many different positions with this thing, and that stupid thread just kept winding
Does
around
your
my spool.
thread holder have like a piece of foam at the bottom of that spike?
Yep,
Really?
yep.
Interesting. Dave
And it
actually
doesn't get
pointed it
caught.
out. He goes, Dawn uses the little spike
Yes,
that holds the machine head when you're oiling
I know.
it down. And
I
I'm like, I
know.
wonder if she knows that's not a thread holder.
Yeah, yeah, I know. But it doesn't, I don't know, I can turn you a little bit. It doesn't get caught here. It gets caught under here.
Even when and that's, you're feeding it up through the
Yep,
top?
yep.
Wow.
It get caught right down in here.
Bizarre.
Yep.
Oh, well,
I should
at
ask
least
Mark
the
about it,
little,
but
the machine holding spike thing works well for your thread.
oh yeah,
So.
I have never had a problem again because my thread kept getting tight, and I'm going, what the heck? Why does it keep doing this? And I would look up, and sure enough, it's wound around right here.
Huh.
Yeah.
I've never had problem. Well, you got a different machine than I do, but
Yeah.
I was just curious, and I'm just like, I don't know whether to ask or not. But it's just
Yes.
like I'm like, I gotta know.
I was wondering when someone would notice that, to be honest, because it is weird.
This is all weird. I'm just like, I wonder if she knows, but you
Yeah.
did know. Of course you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Dawn, for doing this for me. I really
Oh,
appreciate it.
my pleasure. My pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
So I'll let you all go, and got to get upstairs and get some dinner done.
And I have a
Yes.
ticket into YouTube. It sounds like
Okay.
my channel isn't the only channel having this issue the last couple days. So hopefully
Okay.
by next week we have it all figured out. Dawn and I'll do
I
some
hope so.
tests over the
Yeah.
weekend or something,
Yeah.
and we'll get her figured out.
So that this does not happen again.
It wasn't you. Don't you feel better now that it's not your equipment?
Yeah, I do feel better because I'm thinking, do I have to get a new laptop? Do I have to get someone in to look at my internet? I was freaking out. So
No.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
because if it worked with StreamYard, it's something to do
Yeah.
with the YouTube studio. So
YouTube. Yeah, for sure.
it's happened before.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All
Darn
right.
YouTube.
Well, good night, everybody. I gotta make
Bye,
supper and I gotta get
everybody.
Dave up. So
Yeah.
love you
And
all.
if I don't, I might see you this weekend to do the Simona. And if not, I'll see you on Wednesday.
Sounds good.
Hey, everybody.
Okay.
Thanks so much. We'll talk
Love
to you
y'all.
later.
Bye.
Bye.